Hey guys, so welcome back. Today I am just going to sit down, try a bunch of new products, have a chat to you guys about what's been going on, talk about some random topics, and yeah, that's about it. So let's just get straight into it. So I have a sample primer. This one is the Hourglass Veil Primer. Now, I've got like 1,000,001 of these samples, but I've just never used it. Oh, so it's like on a little spatula. So I'm just going to kind of like pop this on. Oh, it feels like kind of velvety. So what can we talk about? Honestly, like so much has been going on lately, especially with my life. I'm not going to go into too much detail about like what's been happening with me per se, but I've just been having quite a rough on and off kind of time the past like couple of weeks or months or however long it's been. I don't even know anymore. Just been going through like a lot of things that haven't made me feel like myself. And I did put a post up on Instagram saying that I'm just having a break basically, and I've already tried to film this video a few times and I just have not been feeling myself. So like I said in my Instagram post, if I can't give you guys my 100%, then I'm not even going to give you any percent. And in a lot of those videos, I just wasn't even feeling 2%. So I want to make sure that I can give you guys my 110%. And honestly, today I'm feeling so much better. I feel a lot better within myself. I don't feel as crappy as what I was feeling. A lot of things in my life have cleared up and a lot of things have been, I guess in a way, fixed. So that has made my life 10 times easier. But yeah, I just didn't want to film when I was just feeling so crappy and I just had no energy and no positivity within myself. So I had to wait until I was feeling better to be able to come on here and talk to you guys. So it hasn't really been that long since I have posted, but to me it feels like forever because I was always posting. I haven't posted on my Instagram properly, like there's no new makeup pics or anything. Another reason why I haven't been filming either is because my skin. So recently I came off the pill because I just didn't really want to be on it. Reason why I didn't want to be on it is I thought it was the reason why I was getting migraines. So I unfortunately suffer from migraines, but it's not the pill causing the migraines as far as we know. It's just that I'm broken. Now, before I continue the story, I have a new foundation. It's not new, but it's new to me. I have the NARS Natural Radiant Long Wear Foundation. Now I have a sample and I also have the full bottle. I'm only going to use the sample because I need to make sure that this matches me before I open this. It was so expensive. So I need to make sure that the swatch that I've been given matches me before I open that bottle. And I have mine in the shade Santa Fe. So we are going to pop this on. And when the amazing girl at Mecca used this on me, it was like a perfect match. So fingers crossed. And she only used like the tiniest little bit on me. So that's what I'm going to do because I don't want to end up like a big fat cakey mess. I'm just gonna spray my brush with a little bit of Mecca Cosmetica spray. And I'm just using a BH Cosmetics No. 1 angled buffing brush. So yeah, I came off the pill for a little while. And the reason why I actually went on the pill years and years ago was because of my skin and because of my periods. I had very irregular periods, not to mention I was wearing like 2 to 3 pads at a time. Bit TMI, but you know, we'll survive. Oh my god, this is a good foundation. I don't know, we'll do the whole face and we see what happens. But this coverage though, honey, that was literally like the tiniest little bit that I've put on my face. So yeah, I went on the pill originally for my skin, and then when I came off it, oh my god, it was the biggest shit fest of my life. By the way, this is all that I'm using on this side of my face. Not using a lot. So yeah, that was another thing as to why I didn't want to film, because my skin was just atrocious. So I actually ended up going back on the pill straight away, and pretty much all of it has cleared up now, which is really great. I do have like a couple of pimples, obviously, because hormonal reasons. That's life. I don't really care, but It's the fact that what I looked like before was so uncomfortable and it killed my confidence like absolutely no tomorrow. I even cried over the way my skin looked, which I know a lot of you are gonna go, oh my God, you think your skin is bad? Honestly, it was bad about a couple of, maybe like a week and a half ago. It was shocking. Basically, this whole side of my face was covered in like green and yellow pus-filled pimples. So far I'm actually living for this foundation. I'm actually quite happy with the match. I am gonna like obviously look at it in different angles, but I think it's just because like even the girl at Mecca was saying that my skin tone is just one of those awkward tones where like my chest, like here, is so green based. Honestly, it's so hard to match. I've never had a foundation that's matched me 100%. Like even my Too Faced Born This Way one has just always been a bit off. So I think I'm just gonna have to deal with the fact that I'm never gonna have a perfect match. But so far so good. And I'm gonna see if this is buildable as well because I wanna know how full coverage this foundation can really go. I love the way that my skin looks. I feel like it's just gliding over my pores. And I feel like that primer has actually really helped as well. It's not caking up like at all. It blends really beautifully and it just feels really nice on the skin. It's a little bit sticky, but that's fine. It's gonna pack a bit more on my chin and like some other areas that I need a bit of extra coverage. I have a pimple like right up in my hairline and I can't cover that because it's in my hair. Like not happening. Okay, so far so good. I actually really like this foundation. In the camera, it looks like it matches perfectly, but at the moment, I'm a little bit suspicious if I think it matches or not. Okay, so for concealer, I have the new Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer Super Coverage. Now, the reason why I have two is because I actually bought the first one in light beige, and my foundation shade in the Too Faced foundations is light beige, so I didn't really want it to match me, so I just picked up another one in the shade Vanilla. So I'm gonna use both. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna do my eyebrows first. So yeah, I have the Benefit Brow pomade and mine is in the shade 6. The reason why I got the darker shade is because I'm sick of my eyebrows looking so red toned. It's just so irritating. Why is it so dry? Is it supposed to be dry? I need to like bring this back to life. I'm just gonna put a little bit of Inglot Duraline in there, which I'm really friggin' annoyed because I actually shouldn't need to do that because this is an expensive as shit product. So far, so good. The only thing I don't like about it is the fact that I've had to use like the Duraline to make it not so dry, which was really annoying. Okay, so I actually do like this product quite a lot. It's not bad in any way, shape or form. I'm just annoyed that it's dried out a little bit, considering I just bought it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go on with concealer. So I'm gonna start with light beige shade, and I'm actually gonna use that to go around my eyebrows. So the light beige shade is definitely a lot darker than what I thought, which is all right. Okay, I'm just gonna go in with like a tiny bit of that light beige shade underneath my eyes, probably like 2 dots, okay, maybe 3. And then I'll use that vanilla shade and I'm just going to use that to highlight underneath my eyes and pretty much like everywhere else I normally would as well. So, oh, that's such a much better shade. I'm just going to pop it along. That's actually really friggin' full coverage. Holy moly. It's actually really nice. And it's not heavy either. Like neither is the foundation. Like I can't feel either of these on my skin. So that's a really good thing. I was expecting this concealer to be super, super heavy because it is quite thick, but it's actually not. It's really nice. So yeah, I guess another thing that I kind of wanted to touch on just a little bit. I have already spoken about this on my Instagram, but I just wanted to quickly mention it as well because obviously not everyone is going to see my Instagram stories. Not long ago, NYX Cosmetics shared a photo of a guy wearing full glam makeup, and honestly, I was living for it. I thought he looked beautiful. He did makeup that I probably will never be able to achieve. It was so stunning, but he got so much hate. It was insane, and I just could not believe how many people still think men wearing makeup is gross or wrong or disgusting. I was really, really baffled. I was very confused as to why, you know, we're living in 2018 and men wearing makeup is frowned upon still. Half the beauty YouTubers are men. They're boys. You know, it's not like it's a new thing. Honestly, just quickly, this concealer is so friggin' nice. I am living for it. Everything is covered. Oh my god, so happy right now. But yeah, I am just so confused as to why a lot of people are still shocked that men wear makeup, and I will forever be confused, and I will also forever support those men and young boys who wear makeup. I will forever support you. Reading some of the comments that were on this post honestly just got me really freaking upset, like really, really sad, because like I said on my Instagram, I know so many men and I know so many boys that wear makeup, and I was so worried that they were going to see these comments and just lose their confidence and, you know, no longer be who they are. And I was like, oh my god, there's so many people going to be reading this and no longer want to be themselves because of the things people are saying about them, which is just, honestly, it was just horrendous. Not to mention a lot of people were blaming NYX because now these people are like, well, we're not going to support you anymore. But at the end of the day, no one would want that sort of support. No one would want that if you're that hypocritical and you're that, well, I guess not hypocritical. That's a bad word to use. I guess if you're just that nasty and hateful. Honestly, that post just got me so annoyed and so angry with the things that people were saying. I just wanted to quickly mention if that you know, if you're a boy, if you're a guy, whatever, and you watch my videos or you watch anyone's videos, please know that someone like me and so many millions and billions of people out there support that you wear makeup and love the fact that you wear makeup. Never change because there's hatred in the world. With all the amount of hate that I've received, and that I do receive, or things that people say about me, I've never changed because of that, because at the end of the day, those people are completely irrelevant. Don't ever let someone dictate the things that you do or the makeup that you wear. Makeup washes off at the end of the day, but in saying that, it doesn't matter. If you want to wear makeup and you want to wear full glam, you do that. If you're male or female, who cares? If I'm allowed to wear makeup and Susan down the street is allowed to wear makeup, then why can't John down the road wear it as well? I don't know if anyone is going to agree with me, and if you don't, like, that's completely fine, whatever, but just don't share hate, man. Like, there's really no point in doing that because it's not going to get you far. I'm going to be using a new powder today. This is the Model's Own Grand Final Loose Powder in the translucent shade. I love this because it comes with a mirror. So far, I'm also noticing that Too Faced concealer is not creasing like really bad. On my eyelids, it's kind of creased, but like underneath, it's actually not that bad. Oof, that is really finely milled. It's not that bad of a powder. I feel like I need a lot though to really set my face, which I'm not really all for. So yeah, so far I like how my base is looking. I feel like it is a little bit cakey now that I've put that powder on. Or maybe I've just used a bit too much concealer, but honestly, my base is looking pretty flawless right now, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm just gonna go in with my Tarte Pro Glow palette. I'm just gonna use the Sculpt shade. I'm just going to contour a tiny bit. Then I'm just gonna go in with the Model's Own Sculpt and Glow palette. And I'm just gonna go in with this bronzing shade right here. And I'm just gonna use that to bronze up my skin a little bit. Okay, so for my highlighter today, that looks really, really dirty. I have a Jouer highlighter here. This is the powder highlighter in the shade Citrine. And oh, I've been wanting this highlighter for so friggin' long. I am so excited to use this. It's like just a goldy champagne color. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I'm gonna start off with a little bit and then I might use my brush as a wet brush. I don't think I'm gonna need it. I don't think I'm gonna need to wet my brush. Oh Lord and Jesus, take the wheel. Oh my God. Every other highlighter needs to go home. I have found mama. I wanna know what it looks like when you wet your brush. Hang on. Stop it. Oh my good gracious. I'm in love. Oh my God, this is my new favorite highlighter. Okay, so I have a lot of new eyeshadow palettes, like a lot, and it makes me upset. So the one that I'm definitely going to be using today is the one by Dose of Colors. This is the Baked Brownies. So this is it right here. Oh, so beautiful. I've been wanting this palette for such a long time. I think it's just great, especially for travel. I have 3 of the Stila Magnificent Metal, what do you call it? Liquid shadows? I don't know what they're called. But anyways, I have Kitten Karma, Diamond Dust, and Gold Goddess. Is it Baked Browns? Okay, I thought it was baked brownies. It's baked browns. Yeah, baked brownies doesn't sound. Moving on. So the first shade I'm going to start with is this one right here, which is called Desert, and hello pigment and a little bit powdery. It's fine. Okay, so I'm just going to pop this one in my That's really pigmented. I'm going to just tap a bit extra off. So I'm just going to pop this on. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna go in with is this shade right here, which is called Outdoorsy. It's more of like a pinky brown, and I'm just gonna pop that in my crease as well, and it's so pigmented and it's quite powdery, I'm not gonna lie. If you guys can see the pans just like around here, they are just a little bit powdery, but I mean the pigment's there, so. Ooh. Oh, hello. Oh, that's a nice color. So there was one other thing that I did want to kind of talk about, but I didn't at the same time because it has been spoken about 50,000 times, and yeah, you know what's coming. The YouTube drama at the moment. Honestly, I don't have the largest opinion on it, purely for the fact that I don't want to have an opinion on it. The things that I have been seeing from other people, not the YouTubers and everyone else involved themselves, but bystanders, I guess I'll call them. They have been annoying me a little bit more than the people that have actually caused all these issues. And I know that's probably going to land me in hot water, but just some things that some people have been saying, it's like, damn. I don't know, I feel like a lot of people just love watching others fail. We live in a world where we just love watching people get dragged and just watch them come crashing down. Now, in saying that, before anyone attacks me, I believe that people need to own up for what they have done. Yes, one person out of all of this drama has done an amazing apology. And that person I actually do continue to support, and I do continue to watch, because the apology was sincere and was real. But yeah, there were just some apologies out there that weren't so sincere, that weren't as real, which honestly, none of my business. I don't even really follow these people. I don't find enjoyment in watching other people get smashed, you know? Yes, I'm not gonna lie, I had a bit of a giggle over some things that were said, but I never joined in some of the brutal things that were being said about these people. It was just, wasn't my thing. I don't know, I was looking at it from my point of view, where I was thinking I wouldn't like it if people were saying this sort of stuff about me, so I'm not gonna bother joining in. I feel like, yes, you need to take accountability for the things that you have done, but in saying that, we cannot hold everything against everyone. People grow up, people learn, people mature, and unfortunately, not a lot of people are being given that chance to do so. I mean, I could say a whole lot more on this subject, but I think it's probably safe not to. I'm gonna take the next color, which is Cherry Wood, which is this one right here. I'm gonna use a tiny bit of that in my outer V, and I'm just gonna use a really tiny blending brush. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the last color, which is called Rock Bottom, and I'm gonna use a bit of a different brush because I wanna pack that one on like a lot. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go back in with that first color, which was Desert, on a bigger blending brush, and I'm gonna kind of use that just to smoosh everything together. Okay, and then with that first shade as well, I'm gonna run that along my lower lash line. And then I'm gonna go in with the last two really dark shades, so the cherry one and the really dark brown, and I'm just gonna pop that on my outer corner. Okay, so far my thoughts on the Dose of Colors palette. Love it. It's actually amazing. It does have a lot of fallout, like my desk is completely covered in eyeshadow right now, but my face on the other hand has no fallout, I don't think. Oh, no, there's like a smidgen right here. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with, I think, Kit and Karma from the Stila Magnificent Metal range. And then I'm just going to use a little detailed brush just to kind of pat that in. Okay, so I just went off camera and did a little bit of eyeliner. This one doesn't want to agree, but this one's like, okay. I'm going to put a little bit of the Inglot pigment in 124 over the top of this Stila one, just because it's not as pigmented as I wanted it to be. So I'm going to do that. Okay, I'm just gonna apply some mascara. This one's from Benefit, the Bad Girl Bang. Okay, and then for lashes, I'm going to, whoop, that one's falling off, never mind. I'm gonna go in with these ones right here. These are the Wanderlust by Exo Beauty. So I'm just gonna make them fit my eyeballs, and then I'll be back. Now for my lips, I have a Kylie Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Hazel, but I don't know if it's gonna match, but we're gonna go with it. If not, we can always go over the top of it with something else. I'm just going to go in with the liquid lipstick now, and I think I might need to go in with another one. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in Seduction. This is currently my favorite thing in the entire world. And then I'm just gonna go in with setting spray. I'm just gonna use the Too Faced Hangover Primer one. It looks like it's been leaking. Okay guys, that is the completed look and chit chat for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I wasn't too boring or anything like that. Definitely tried my best to keep this video entertaining. So yeah, I'm really happy with all the products that I have used today. Very, very happy with pretty much all of them. The Magnificent Metals from Stila were not my favorite, and also the lipstick from Kylie Cosmetics. Just the shade, honestly, just wasn't really my thing, but doesn't mean I probably won't use it. Before you guys leave today, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you did enjoy it, which I'm really hoping you did. But until next time, you guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!